glasses, and I say I look like a lot of famous people, you know, like Drew Carey after chemo, kaboom. But I can't do that tonight. And in fact, I drove here without my glasses, which was kind of exciting. It's really empowering because I felt like a ninja. You know what I mean? Because I don't have to see you to kill you. Kaboom! Thank you! So like that flows. That's just the sound of me killing someone. Thank you. I think we know where this is going. So a lot of people think I look like a serial killer too. That's ridiculous. I just play one on television. You know, America's Most Wanted. I hate that show, especially when they get my name right. You know, I'm supposed to be on Dateline too, but I found out they really hate it when you show up a day early. But I learned my lesson from the internet. You know, because that internet dating, you got to be careful. You know, girls never look like their picture. You know, you think you're going to meet this really hot 14-year-old cheerleader. Is that gross? I'm 15. And you go to meet them, and they always end up looking like these 50-year-old FBI agents. And they always bring 4 friends who look just like them. Oh my God, talk about desperate. How are you guys dealing with the weather? Because people always ask me if I'm hot, I mean like I feel warm, and I say no, because I work for the county, and those orange jumpsuits get really hot. And maybe you think I shouldn't be here. No, it's fine. My side of the freeway is completely clean. And they say, well, Richie, how did you get such a great job with the county? I said, well, it was simple. I used to be in phone sales. She said, that's right, ma'am. For $10,000, you too can have your daughter back. No, it's fine, ma'am. She doesn't remember a thing. No, it's not all about me. You know, a girl is having a good time when you're making love. Do you really need to wake her up? You know, people are down on me. You know, I only put the pills in the girl's cocktail. I didn't tell her to drink it. Thank you. Almost lost my place there. Sometimes I get annoyed people say stuff to me. They say, oh, Richie, I bet you know you got a bunch of girls in your trunk. You're going to take them to the desert when you're out of here. I said, are you kidding? With these gas prices, I can't afford to set them on fire. Thank you. People wonder why I do the kaboom all the time. It just means a lot to me romantically. Because a lot of the girls I've been with, that's the last thing they ever hear. The car I usually drive is a 1965 Ford Fairlane. Great wheels to one side, no seat belts, out-of-state plates. I never get pulled over. Thank God for racial profiling. Now I can say that because I'm half German, which means a lot of my relatives are black. When they came out of the oven. So you know what that means, right? Well, a lot of people don't know what that means. They say, Richie, you must be the most insensitive person in the world. I said, you know, that's ridiculous, because I know some of my best friends, some of my very best friends are 10 times more racist than I am. I'm presented for the paraphernalia in the car. car parts. So then, my Jewish friends, they give, we'll talk about ashy skin, but anyway. Now my Jewish friends, they give me shit. They say, Richie, you're just, when we give you credit, you're just paying for the sins of your father. So of course I'm paying for the sins of my father, because if you figured out this joke, you understand, my father was Jewish. He never paid for anything. Anyway, so I was talking about my mom died 2.5 years ago, and people wonder if she suffered before she died. I have to say no, because she never heard me do stand-up. But the thing is, because of her, I've got to meet women, because I know she's in heaven watching me, and I'm tired of her seeing me beat off. And, and one thing I learned trying to meet women is that, like a lot of women, they say they're so lonely that they wish they had a stalker. Well, it turns out they're just kidding. Wow! It gets kind of awkward sometimes, but I say, look, honey, I don't need to stalk you. I just bought a $3,000 telescope. I've seen you shower, and you're getting a bronze shaver for Christmas. But really, why would you want to get with some of these women? Some of these women are all attitude. Have you noticed that? Always answering a question with a question. You say, how you doing? It's always, how'd you get in my house? Why are you following me? This is the one I can't stand. That's just all about attention. As soon as you take the duct tape off here, say something, it's bad enough when they're talking about work. Honey, I don't care how many Girl Scout cookies you think you can. I agree you're doing Morse code against the trunk of my car. That should be enough for your next merit badge. Oh, is that all right? Okay, so of course you notice I'm very political because I need the parole. And so as a German, they say, "Oh, Richie, what do you think about this war?" I said, 2 countries, that is so cute. The other thing is they say, "Oh, everybody hates us." You'll get used to it. But the other thing is, I always get mad when people compare Bush to Hitler, because let's face it, Hitler was a veteran. Hitler needed to burn down Congress before he could steal an election. When Hitler screwed up, he killed himself. And when Hitler didn't like you, he told you. He didn't wait for some bitch named Katrina to come do his dirty work. I'm a veteran. It's kind of great with all these combat veterans because I can come out of the VA with my pills and say, "Don't make me not take these." Richie, you support the soldiers. You must support the war. I said, no. You know what? I support the fire department. Doesn't mean I support arson. Got the light a couple of times, so it's time for me to wrap up. Yeah, I know. And what to wrap up with, besides duct tape? Two funny things happening on the way here. First thing, this woman came up to me and said she hadn't had a fling in years, so I threw her. I gotta be careful because these women get really clingy, especially when they're hanging from an overpass. Kind of a waste because there's no joke. The weirdest thing happened. This woman said, I had the body of a dancer. I thought what the thing was, how'd she find out? Anyway, I'm Richie the C. You never heard this set.